welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. We have made it to hump day. Okay, come on now. And I am so excited about it. Looking forward to the weekend. Okay, we're getting closer. I have a week and a half before Christmas vacation. So I am definitely looking forward to that coming up, and also y'all, just some great other things just in life. This is the time we sit and we think about, okay, the season that we're about to go into. We're about to go into another year, 2026. Can y'all believe it? We are weeks away from 2026.
Oh, it hasn't been halfway.
No, not halfway yet.
Halfway.
I'm sorry, y'all. And I am so happy about that. Good morning, T. Smith. Hey, sis. Good morning, Saida, Robin, Honey 5K. Thank y'all for coming on in. I also want to send out, and I'm going to post it as well, a special prayer for LaTruth, Robert Hampton, and Kevin Wesley and Toya Wesley on the loss of their father. On yesterday, my heart condolences go out to you all, and know that I'm praying for your strength during this time. And I know, like, it's around the holiday season, so that makes it even harder. So my prayers go out to you all. Good morning, Black Paris. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, okay, cleaning. Hey, Bam Bam, cleaning up, getting things in order, and so forth. Hold on one second. My apologies. Let's see here. And so, yes, my condolences to them as well. And then also, y'all, share more information about the Christmas project for little Amir that we are doing with the Build-A-Bear. Shout out to those of you who were on it yesterday. I said, okay, baby, he is love. He has so many internet aunties, excuse me, that love him. And so this weekend, I'm even going for round one, okay, of the gifts, going to get the gifts and so forth. And so make sure you complete the form. I only had 2 people that hadn't completed the form, but I did keep track of your donations. But everyone that sent in donations, you should have received a receipt back for your donation as well. So thank you all so much. If you need more information about that, I also just shared that info on my community wall. There's a short video as well showing when to get it and how you can go about doing the donation and all of that. Hey, Beauty by Reesby, Lou Watts, Brandy, come on in. Now, for those of you, let's get into it. Let me say that this live is for educational entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Hey, that one. Good morning, sis. Girl, I started looking at that video you had tagged me in the other day, so I have to continue. Michael, go ahead and switch. I have to continue to finish it, but that is definitely an interesting story. Okay, but I'm gonna finish looking at it. And thank you for sending that to me. Yes, so y'all, last night, and I know some of y'all don't, so I'm kind of bringing y'all what I did see, because child, I went to bed, okay? I just can't stay up just too late, but there is parts of what I saw in Ladre's live last night. Now, if y'all saw some stuff that I didn't catch, let me know, but I kind of get the gist of some of the stuff that was going on, and really, it's almost like confirmation to some stuff that we've already talked about, as far as there being a double agent. And the way that clicked for me, as far as being a double agent, is someone that was close to both ladies, Holly and Romika, was during the I Would Never video. Now, okay, I do feel that, and this is my opinion, that some of the things that Holly was finding out was from Carlos. Now, I feel that he would not have been sharing a lot of stuff with Romika about Holly. Okay, because he was trying to hide, in a sense, Holly. But Holly, he would most likely tell some stuff about Romika to infuse her with the jealousy, okay, to get that envy and all of that on their side. So when the time came for what happened, she had these feelings about a person that she hadn't even met in real life. Now, I don't feel that it was just Carlos that was getting information between the two. As I stated in a previous video, I feel that there were multiple people between these ladies giving information about the other one, okay? Now, one particular, oh, and also, y'all, some of you all may remember this. Hey, Tion, good morning. Some of you may remember this. We looked at Neo Tarot Reader, and there's another video that she did that I want us to look at maybe this evening, where she talked about the gym. Okay, she said it's a group. Now, this was, y'all, months ago. This was months ago when she talked about a group at that local gym. And remember, I said, oh, it's been going down at the gym. Now, even Romika's cousin said that they had a gym group chat, which is how she found out about that text message from Carlos saying that he was on his way to the gym. Now, there is allegedly this girl named Ari, okay, that Ladre talked about, that was friends with Holly and Romika. Now, this Ari girl spent a lot of time also at the gym around the fellas. Remember, we've been hearing this in multiple readings, that there's a group of them, a group chat that kept coming up. There were a lot of things taking place at that gym, y'all. A lot of planning, talking, all of that. And so my thing is, some of the things that Ari was allegedly finding out, she was giving that information back to Romika, okay? And Romika was allegedly telling Carlos some of the stuff that she was finding out. Now, Holly, I think, started picking up that Romika was finding out her business allegedly, and kind of put two and two together, that this girl was getting information, passing it on to Romika. And the only reason that I figured that there was a double agent was in Holly's I Would Never video. Some of the stuff she was saying sounded like it came from a friend, a close confidant, and not just Carlos, okay? And I was like, well, who is the person that's going back telling Romika's business to Holly? Okay, now, like I said, this information is alleged, and we don't know if there are other players in this, okay? Let's see. That one said, I will be sending the cash app on tomorrow morning. Oh, okay. Thank you, that one. And the form is on my community wall. Hey, LaShonda, she said that pic Ladre showed, was that the lady on the crime scene that Keisha? I don't know, because I fell asleep. So, but it made me think about something. I was wondering, was that the same girl? Because she kind of looks, oh, you mean on his thumbnail, she kind of favors her, but I don't know for sure to say that that's the same girl. But it would make sense, because if she was telling different things about the meetup and this and that. Now, this is one thing that didn't make sense to me and I didn't agree with, is that Romika was going there looking for them. Well, no, because if the girl had said that Carlos were going to the gym, Romika was running late. Why would she think that they would still be there? That part I didn't agree with. Okay, or it wouldn't have made sense that she was going looking for them when she's the one running late. She would have gotten there on time at 8:30 when they said that they were going to the gym, if someone had given her that information. Okay, so I don't believe that she was going up there based off of what this girl was telling her, that Holly and Carlos were going to be at that spot. All right, that's just my opinion on that. Good morning, Sunshine. T. Smith said there is more than one person feeding Holly information. I believe so too. I definitely believe that. And I believe it will come out, but the whole point was, he was saying that this girl also should be held accountable and brought to court as a witness or so forth. I think she knows a whole lot, okay? if she was trading information. Now, remember recently, y'all, we were talking about those phone calls. Was it possible for someone to be playing on Romika's phone? Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. You too. Had to drop my kiddos off. And so let's see. T. Smith said there was more. Okay. LaShonda said the one that it was walking around the crime scene. Yeah, that's what I'm curious to know too, if that was the same girl. Okay, but clearly this person, oh, this is what my point was. Okay, remember the alleged calls that could have possibly been made, and people were saying, well, I thought Carlos didn't have Romika's phone number. Well, I was saying, was it someone else that could have had her new phone number that could have possibly passed that information on? Remember, Carlos was trying to allegedly pay people to get her address. Okay, how much information was this person passing? And if you're working around the fellas, okay, getting information, taking it back. See, this is one thing that I just have a problem with. All this going, getting information, taking information back to people. Y'all, at some point, we too grown to do all of that. That keeps up unnecessary mess, tension, drama, people wanting to fight, doing all this because you carrying bones. Okay, we were talking about yesterday, calling out the wrong stuff. Some people want to call out the mess, but you're not calling out the person who bringing bones and telling and starting all the drama. And it seemed like there are people that kept mess going. And see, if people know how you are, if you are a hot temper, or if you get down like that, child, they watch to see how to get your buttons pressed. Okay, what they need to say, what they need to do to get some unnecessary stuff. Obviously, they don't have enough going on in their own lives to be doing mess like that. Carrying this back, going back to this. For what? Like, between these women. Romika seemed like she was trying to get herself together, go to nursing school, doing her own work. She even did that post. We looked at it yesterday about she got her own stuff. She don't have time to do all this other stuff because she has her own stuff that she was working on. Okay? But some people like to keep you in mess, in drama, passing this back, going telling this one what you said. And then you won't obviously have a life of your own. You're too bored. Okay? Let's see here. Hey, Brandy, good morning. Prayers for the Hampton Wesley family. Yes, I said that this morning. Prayers to them. Hey, Shelly. Hey, sis, you up early. T. Smith said he was saying that to get the heat off of Carlos. Miss me with all that. The fire needs to be all the way up on Carlos. He abused Romika on the scene. Oh, yeah. Girl, no, I don't take none of this. To me, I didn't take it as he was trying to get anything off Carlos, unless he said some other stuff during that live because I fell asleep. But that part does not take anything off of any of this. Okay? So yeah, thank you for the information, but that had nothing to do with what took place that day. Remember, I told y'all, now as far as if phone calls and things like that surrounding the event, of course that's going to come out in text message records and things like that. But as far as Carlos's part in it on that day, none of that changes. Okay, the witness saw what the witness saw. It came out in court. Also, it doesn't change the fact that Romika did not go there with the weapon. Okay, we have to look at in real time, in that moment, what happened. Now, some of these things surrounding is still key and important to know. Okay, but no, I never took it like, child, I wasn't even thinking none of that this was taking some attention off of what he was doing. No, but I feel that we need a complete picture, as you know, as the trial comes out, about who are some of the players behind the scenes. All of that is going to be key and going to come out eventually. I truly feel that. Let's see, he was saying it was the Amari girl that got girl, not Carlos, and we need to find her. Not Carlos on what part? Because he can't deny Carlos was there. I mean, witnesses said he was there. The Amari girl, if she was on scene, she was probably one that was recording or looking or something, but I don't see that part changing, because I mean, that's already in the paperwork that he was there holding her, striking her, all of that. And he's admitted to being on the scene, so I'm confused. Yeah. So he's admitted to even being there. He said he was there. He said that on a news interview. So I didn't get that from that. I think what he's saying too, the part that I saw was she also needs to be questioned for getting some of the mess started. Okay. Shout out to Shelly Shells for the hot cocoa. Thank you so much, sis, and thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. Yes, I think this adds more of context and who some of the players would have been in this, which is not a surprise, y'all. To me, it's confirmation of some stuff we've already said, that it's multiple people that were involved in this and that know what happened. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Who are some of the players in this? Now, that does not change the fact that Holly has already admitted to shooting Romika, okay? And she got shot multiple times. It does not change none of that, okay? And she lost her life. That Carlos was there. He was holding her at one point, okay, striking her. It does not change any of that. But when this thing goes to court and so forth, they're going to look at the overall picture of different things: phone records, text messages, people, who was on the scene, who was recording. Okay, because we still want to know who was recording the recorders, who was on the outside layer. Okay, we got too many angles, because let me tell y'all another reason that's important. Shout out to Shelly Shells. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate the support. Let me tell you this. The more information, y'all, we get about this will also show more premeditation and that it was set up. Okay? That's what we're wondering too. Was it set up? Because if you have people that have nothing to do with the three of them, and really we still don't know why Romika pulled over that day. Okay, y'all should have been gone. We talked about that yesterday. But if you have people that were in place on the scene recording certain parts that are connected, y'all, this thing, I'm telling you, is deeper than what we think. That will point more towards a setup. That's why I say let people talk. Like, he slipped up that day and said, yeah, because that time when I recorded Carlos over Romika's body or something, he said to that effect. I had a recording on the short where he confessed that and didn't know he confessed it. It slipped out. It was more people there. Now, what would be their reason for already being there? It's what we're saying. The more they talk, the more things will start to come out. How many people knew that this was supposed to go down? If y'all were supposed to leave at 8:30, and of course you put your little text message saying you're going to the gym, and you never left to go to the gym, but you are still hanging there around 9 o'clock. And Romika had posted that she was running late. Put 2 and 2 together. Y'all were waiting. Okay? Y'all were waiting because y'all should have been gone. So it wasn't Romika going there looking for them, in my opinion. Shout out to that one. Thank you for becoming a member. You were already family, but now you are a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sis. T. Smith said, I'm in agreement with you. Open book. We have enough room in the fire for all involved. Come on now. Okay. Q was saying that Carlos did no pillow talking with Holly. He was trying to keep them apart. I don't feel that he was doing the pillow talking to Romika about Holly. I think he was more so doing more of it with Holly. Now, it's certain things I don't think he would tell her, but he was telling her some stuff. Okay? Obviously, he was. Now, the reason is, even in that post, y'all, that she made, that Romika made, she was saying that Holly even was going back telling Carlos stuff because Carlos was getting on Romika about some of the stuff, I guess, that was shared. Okay, she was like, you telling him for what? You know, I'm paraphrasing in that post I showed y'all yesterday. So there was obviously some talking between Holly and Carlos about Romika. He doesn't care about Holly like that. Okay, the one you really care about is the one you're going to try to protect. And when I say protect, not tell about the other women, okay? Because clearly they said that Romika didn't even know about the baby and all of that stuff to the baby shower and things like that. So you were spending more time still with Romika earlier on in the year and last Christmas and stuff. Okay, so he not up here trying to mess that up, telling her about Holly. But he didn't care about Holly. He could tell whatever because, hey, some women know that you are with another woman and they still, low self-esteem will be with you. Okay? They feel that they can still win you over. You got the best kitty cat. I'm going to get him. I'm going to have all his babies and all of that just to win him over. Okay? He's still not trying to be with you. We still haven't seen him post any pictures or anything. Even when you were free, girl. He still did not share any pictures about you with you. You are the one sharing the pictures. He's still talking about Romika on his live. He barely mentioned, the only time he mentioned you was when he said both of my baby mamas, one is gone and one is in jail. That's it. He was still talking about Romika and talking about her former boyfriend and they going on a trip. Now, why is that on his mind right now? That shows you where his heart was, regardless it was a toxic type of relationship. But he didn't care to talk about Holly to Romika, but I believe he cared about talking about Romika to Holly because you got to get her to feel a certain type of way. Some people know what they're doing when they talk about certain people to you. They want to keep you mad at that person, keep you upset, jealous, envious, okay? They know what they're doing when they talk about certain people to you. It's like a manipulation and control type of spirit. And that's what I believe he was pumping her mind. And not only was he pumping Holly's mind, but she was also on social media looking up Romika as well. We're not gonna pretend that Romika, she was this stalker looking up Holly all the time. Well, what was Holly doing? Okay, let's be fair in our assessment. What was Holly doing as well? Okay, she had to have found out some info. She did 20,000 I would never videos. Okay, so she was finding out some stuff. She was looking at pictures and almost copying and mimicking certain pictures and outfits and things like that. Is scary. It's so weird. Okay, it's weird. It would scare me. It was a girl I used to work with at a former job. She was kind of like that. And I said, this girl is weird. She would keep up. She was watching so much until she knew what you wore on a certain day. She would try to talk like you. She would try to, like, if you use certain lingo, you would hear her starting to say it. Like, girl, stop. This is weird. And I watched her. I was like, this girl crazy. Like, people that do that, that is weird to me. Like, don't watch me like that. You don't need to start trying to talk like me, trying to know what I'm doing, remembering details of my life that I done forgot about. Like, I done share with you, like, I'm supposed to go here. Oh, did you say you were going to go? Girl, you keeping up with my schedule more than me. I was so ready to get out that place. Okay, it's some weird people out here. T. Smith said, did you see the map of cues showing Romika's job location, the scene, and Carlos's house? It makes sense why she made a U that day when you see the map. Yes, girl. Yes, it was close. Hey, Deanna, good morning. And Deanna, I'm going to get with you now that we in the movement of what we're doing. I'm going to definitely get with you. I thought about you this morning so we can see about the other gift that we wanted to do. Hey, Simply Neat. Good morning. Kopi's TV is in the building. Welcome, sis. Hi, Gretchen. Good morning. He knew that girl elevator didn't go all the way up. I'm telling you, he knew he could play her. They could tell when you're thirsty, y'all. Okay? They could tell when you're kind of too smart and not. Okay? Who they can manipulate and get over on with certain things. Okay. Hey, Queen Unique, good morning. I started paying attention to this story late. I have one question. Has Holly or Carlos given reason why they were there? He lives down the street and Holly out of town, right? DA is going to ask. Exactly. And they were supposed to have been gone. Yeah. Okay, especially during that 9 o'clock time, they were supposed to have been gone. So they're going to ask, why are y'all still there? That's a huge question. If 8:30, Carlos is saying that he was putting Holly and the baby in her car, why are you still there at 9 o'clock? When Romika was running late, and she probably was running late, she didn't want to even run into y'all. Okay? No one knows why she's late. Okay? No one knows why y'all are still there. No one knows why she pulled over. Okay, so it's still a lot of unanswered questions that are key in this case that they are probably going to bring up during that time. Now, if they have phone records and things like that, a lot of those questions can be answered if indeed there was someone contacting her prior, or if they, in the group chat talking about stuff. See, at the time when people are planning these things, they don't think about one day somebody could be looking through my phone and my records. Okay? They don't think about that until it's time for them to look through your phone and look through your records. Just because you deleted it does not mean anything. They need to go to that gym and pull those records too. Who all was a part of the crew and the group that was up there planning and talking? Because a lot went on at that gym. Okay, they need to go pull who was up there. I wonder, is this some audio that they can hear some of these conversations that were taking place? That's what we want to know. We want to know stuff like that. Because, see, y'all can't get over on everybody, okay? Some of this stuff is no. And then if you match up, if it was ever someone at the gym and match up the crime scene, who was all there? Was any of the same people there? We shall see. It'll come out. The pictures of Holly dressed similar to Romika spooked me. Yes. Hi, Eunice. Welcome. Hey, Justice for Meeks. Good morning. She said, wow, I went through something similar with a girl my child's father was seeing in the same complex. She started leaving home the same time as me, dressing like me and wearing her hair. That is weird to me. These people are weird. Oh, okay, Deanna, make sure you fill out the form too so I can send you a receipt and everything. Let's see here. Good morning, everyone coming in. I appreciate it. Let's see, it's so creepy, single white female energy. Right. She said I moved. Right. Okay, hey Nina. You probably really about to help put her in jail. Yes, they talking too much. I'm telling you, they can't help it though. See, sometimes your conscience will bother you and you can't help yourself. Okay, you feel like you got to get it out. You just start talking, and then you don't even know you telling on yourself. You just running your mouth. Cause right now, if y'all not charged with anything, I would be quiet. Okay, but obviously y'all trying to make, if Carlos is so innocent in this, then let him be innocent in this. But because you're out here trying so hard to convince people, you're actually making him look more and more guilty. Like, seriously, it's not helping the case. Okay, but thank you. Thank you. We'll take all the clues. We'll take all the things we need to know. I'm telling you, it's not helping. Good morning, Miss Denise. I believe that she pulled over because Carlos was double parked, so the street was blocked. They thought they were going to get away with it, right, Coachy? I'm telling you. No, they think when they delete stuff is gone. Yes, exactly. Queen Unique said later night it's just weird. Right. Why are they in the vicinity at all? It's the reason I'm looking for. Exactly. We still looking for that. I know how them questions get in court. Don't judge me. Right. Hey, KB Mommy, good morning. Jermaine, welcome. Look, Jermaine was in there too. You probably caught more than me because I fell asleep. Hey, Kiana. Girl, don't they know when God made me, he broke the mold. Okay. Hey, Miss J, good morning. Yeah, I went through this with the dude I was dealing with for 8 years, and he cheated, and the girl started mimicking everything I was doing. I remember you said that, honey. 5K. Yes, I remember you told us that a while back. There are so many unanswered questions. Yeah. Hey, Malika, I go through this now with my baby daddy, other baby mama. Every time I turn around, she looking like me down to the glasses. Like, girl, I ain't rich. Yes. Okay. That is weird. Hey, Empress Awaken, all the outfits Ramika had on Holly Copy. Yeah. It's too many pictures out here with them dressed alike. Holly Copy and the other. Okay. When I go to a family reunion, I don't want to dress like the family. Okay, Radiant Jules said, my issue is why hasn't Carlos been arrested for domestic violence? Witnesses state he was slamming the car doors on her. This bothers me. Me too. But it could be because they're trying to get more stuff on him. You know, sometimes they'll let you think you're getting away with some stuff, but they're actually collecting more evidence on different things. So that's just something to think about too. Like, I'm just gonna let them talk. Let them talk and let them get it out, y'all. Because the more they talk, the more they're telling on themselves. Yes, the Q talking about the other girl, yo. But why now? Y'all should have been saying that in the beginning. Hey, Janet, they bought the restroom. It's a lot of stuff you need to be arrested for. Right. Hey, the shells. They're watching him just as they were watching her. Right, Deanna? Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're not thinking. They're not thinking though like that. They think that, oh, he's good, he's cool. Let Ladre come on out, try to put the focus on somebody else. Nope. Mm-mm. The focus doesn't change. Okay. Not in my opinion. It just adds it just adds more players. Okay. More players, and it confirms more and more of what we've already known along this whole thing. Okay, that it's more people involved, that this thing is deeper than we think. It's deeper, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they was watching her and her stupid self going uploading pictures and videos of her dancing and posing for the camera. Yes. They're reacting instead of being proactive. They are telling on themselves they're running scared. Right. And that needs to be shown to the judge, how she was dressing up like Romika. That would show the judge how she was stalking Romika. Yeah. And I hope that they do bring that up. Like, to me, that also shows her mental state. Okay. If I was the state, I would definitely show the copycat behavior. That there is scary, and that would give more motive on some different things as well. So I would definitely bring that up if I was a lawyer or in that position of how she would mimic certain things that Romika was doing. Their plan and excuses have failed. It's only a matter of time before Carlos and everyone else is arrested. Right. I feel like they giving Carlos a chance to decide who he gonna speak for. If he chooses the state side, lesser charge. If not, I feel like first degree accessory. He going down either way. That's a good point, Queen Unique. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, fatal attraction. Yeah, she was obsessed with Romika. Q is about to tell on everyone because he feels he been out here doing all the lying, and now he thinks David Brown getting all the attention. He's going to tell it all. This getting good to me. Nina, okay, girl, I tried my best to stay up. He kept moving the time. I was like, look, I just watched some of it, and child was on the couch and just started drifting out to sleep. I said, no, wait a minute. Because, see, he is going to tell some stuff. Now, I still don't believe everything he says, okay? Don't I'm not easily fooled. But there are certain things I'm trying to just see what he gonna say. You know how like you try to be nosy and then you decide if you believe it or not. Okay. I wish I was a lawyer. I would love to handle this case because I would love to show how she was dressing like her, mimicking everything she was doing. Right. People are saying she is going to take a plea. I really don't think the state is going to offer a plea. They have enough evidence for a first degree charge, and other charges will be added. Uh-oh. Let's see. QB having me cracking up. He's stupid but funny. I wish and y'all be in them chats going up. I be tickled. I said, now look at that. I'm surprised he doesn't block y'all. That's funny to me. I wish I could be a fly on the wall on the case. Me too. I hope they televise this or have court TV in there. Yeah, you have to read through some of his stuff. Right, you do. You do. But y'all, I am not going to stay on. I'm gonna have to hop off and do some things before I get my day started. But I just want to come on and give y'all that latest update. For those of you who are still interested in helping with Amir's gifts, I did share that information on my community wall. Shout out to those of you who have already been a blessing to him. And so this weekend, I'll do round one for the funds that we've already received. If I did receive your donation, you should have received a receipt back. And shout out to Sweetness for that gift. Thank you, sis. And how have you been? Thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. I appreciate that. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. And so, yes, so we'll do first round this weekend and get some things, and then because I know some people still want to pay next week and so forth, and so then we'll do round two next weekend. Okay, and then we'll get everything together, and just I'm gonna get the address from Romika's aunt, see if she can get that info to me, and then send it off to him so I can get there at least by Christmas, hopefully. But shout out to y'all. But thank y'all so much. Thank you, T. Smith. I appreciate it. Honey 5K said, yeah, they're not offering no plea. They seen her having fun with no remorse. Right, right. Exactly. So, next. Okay. Here comes the other one. Okay. Get all of them. Everybody that was a part of this whole thing, they all need to go down. Like, seriously, in my opinion. So let them talk. More and more stuff will eventually start coming out. That's how I feel. Let them talk. But I love you all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Shout out to all the sponsors for this live. Welcome that one as a member. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let everyone know we were live. Shout out to the replay gang. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.